Thanks to its rias, which are vast and sheltered sea areas influenced by upwellings, the Galician waters are rich in phytoplankton and are perfect for mussel farming on bateas. 250,000 tons of Mytilus gallo-provincialis are annually farmed this way, making Galicia the European leader for this production. As Galician mussels are sold in many different ways, its market is very dynamic. 56% of the mussels are sold fresh, and the other part is processed in canneries. The home market absorbs 65% of the production, and the 35% left are for export, mainly to France and Italy. % of the Galician bateas are set in the Ria de Arousa. The batea is a simple but very efficient production tool. The batea is a raft made from eucalyptus wood, which enables the breeding of mussels on suspended ropes. In order to optimize the trophic wealth of the environment, and thus the mussel quality, as the mussels will have a good flash rate, mussel farmers have agreed on maximums not to exceed. The area should not exceed 500 square meters, there mustn't be more than 500 lines, and the lines should not be more than 12 meters long. About 150 kilograms of mussels will thus be harvested on each line, which represents about 70 tons per batea. The mussel seeds are collected on ropes and are pre-fattened for about 6 months. Each rope is then divided in two, and the breeding continues for about 10 to 12 months until the mussels reach market size. According to the European regulation, a strict sanitary check is conducted by Intecmar, a registered laboratory to protect consumers' health. This careful watch especially concentrates on microbiological contamination and on phytoplanktonic toxins. Biological hazard is weak as the waters of the Ria are very often renewed, which leads to a strong dilution of the contaminants.
Well, this is the assay report with all the samples and the different results, and due to that we have to make a resolution of opening of a production area. If we go to the Ria of Aris Betanzos, this is the only production area that is closed at this moment. But if we move to the others, all are blue, which means that the situation in all of them are open. I mean, the producers are really proud of this monitoring, because for them it's safety for the producers. We send more than 20,000 emails per month.
Now having the AOP quality label, Galician mussels are the results of great skills and quality controls. The flesh rate is above 25%, and the mussels were all farmed on a limited area according to traditional methods, giving them a unique flavor. The mussels arrive to the packaging unit either in bags or vacuum packed according to the demand before being sold fresh. At Linamar, the purification of shellfish is optimized by a treatment system which uses trays one on top of the other, which is very flexible and space-saving. Mussels are treated by hydrolysis for 24 hours, and this eases their transport towards the packaging lines. Mussels are then mechanically washed, separated, graded, and then debearded before being manually sorted to discard any broken shell or waste. Mussels are then either packed in bags or vacuum packed in small containers. This last process enables to enhance the shelf life of the product. The last control is done by a worker who makes sure the mussels look good before packing them in cardboard boxes ready for sanding. As part of the mussels are sold to canneries, a part of the production is brought to cooking units. The Suarez company cooks an average of 150 tons a day. Mussels have to be taken care of very quickly to stay top quality. The mussels come by batches of 25 tons and are immediately proceeded towards the processing lines where they are washed, separated and debearded. They are then cooked in an oven at 140 Celsius degrees for 2 minutes before being cooled in a cold water bath to put an end to the cooking process. The mussels are then shelled in a brine bath. This process is manually completed by workers. The shells are sold to be used as enriching agent in agriculture. Mussels are sorted according to 3 sizes. This is machine done first, but a last check is done by man. Quality control is essential to make sure that there is no broken shell or byssus left. Mussels are then delivered to canneries. Canneries, which are very numerous in Galicia, offer a large produce range and prices can vary from 1 to 3 according to the caliber, the display of mussels in cans, which is more valued if it was done by hand, as well as the quality of the oil or sauce added. The last step consists in sterilizing them with an autoclave. About 110,000 tons of mussels are conditioned, 68% in cans, 22% as chilled products, and the remaining 10% in already made dishes. 89% of the production is for the home market, the rest being exported. In order to guarantee the quality of the AOP Galician mussels, it is necessary to fight against illegal frauds on the origin of the product, which is farmed on every continent. This is why the Committee for the Regulation of the Galician Mussel organizes its own DNA analysis to identify where the mussels sold under the AOP label come from. This is done to prevent any consumer's food confidence loss, as has happened in Europe over the recent years.
This sample is not from here.
La relación de Galicia al mejillón viene de muy antiguo. El mejillón que se produce en Galicia es un mejillón muy grande que tiene unas características únicas, ¿no? Eso hizo que los productores, desde la organización de productores, se dieran cuenta de que era necesario proteger este recurso y a todas las familias que viven de él a través de un sello que es la denominación de origen protegida, la DOP. Casi la mitad de la población activa se dedica a algo que tiene que ver con el mejillón, tanto de la primera parte de la cadena, que es los suministradores a la producción, como de los siguientes eslabones. Entonces, es un sector que produce mucha economía y esa economía la reparte, pero además es un cultivo totalmente natural y que tiene incluso un papel positivo para el ecosistema. Partimos de un cultivo que es totalmente sostenible.
The AOP quality label enables an excellent enhancement of the product. This label enables Galicia to extend over the world of mussel farming next to its European partners, and what is more, the strong identity the Galician mussel has gained is a protection against delocalization.